Okay, we're going to talk about two very important words to scientific reports. One is validity and the other is reliability. So we've got some data here from measuring salt dissolving in water. And we've measured the temperature against the amount dissolved in grams. And we can see that when we plot each trial, that overall we get an average. And notice that all of these are the same number of decimal places. 0. So now we can give you, is this one very far from this one? No, it's about the same. And we do that for each one. This one's about the same. This one is slightly different. The average for this was actually 58.3. But because we need to go to the same number of decimal places, we'll leave that as 58. But it's okay, it sort of follows the trend. So 20, 40, 58, it stays within reason. But then this one looks weird. So we've got an 81, a 79, but over here, a 64. This doesn't fit our pattern. This isn't the same. So this, I would think, would be an anomaly. These results are reliable because they're all pretty much the same. When I look at this one doesn't fit the pattern. These two do, but this one doesn't. So this is an unreliable piece of data, and it's an anomaly. It's a piece of data that we cannot rely on. The results are just not the same as the others, so it's unreliable. Then we look at this one, 99, 101, 100, back to being reliable again. So overall, I'd say these results are reliable, but there is one that is not, and that's what I would talk about in my conclusion. So when we talk about reliability, we don't say, all of my results look okay, therefore they are reliable. Are they close to the others? This is why we do trials. And then validity. So the controls might have been the amount of water that we used, the amount of time we stirred it for. Even if the results are reliable, that does not mean that they are valid. Changing one of these control variables may have changed the results that we got. So valid we think of as being, if we did this experiment over and over and over again, would we get the same results? I don't know. What if one of these control variables changed? It may change all the results that we get. That's why we do trials, and that's why we make sure that our methods are repeatable by mentioning all of the control variables. Because if these controls changed, then they are not valid. So, reliability is making sure all the results are the same. If they're not, then we may have anomalies. Validity is about making sure that we control all the control variables. We don't want anything else to change other than the independent and the dependent.